Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to easily get rid of a villager in Animal Crossing New Horizons in just a few simple steps. Just a disclaimer, this video does indeed include time travel, so if you're somebody that doesn't like using it or you're against it for all the ethical reasons, then I'm sorry, but this video is not for you. This method is extremely easy to follow and you should have no issues following it whatsoever. I found this method online, however I can't credit the creator because there is no name on the image, sadly. And without any further ado, let's crack on with the video. Now the first thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to head into the settings and change the date to a month and a day into the future from the date that you choose to time travel from. So as you can see here, I have time travelled from the 28th of July to the 29th of August. Once you have done this, you'll want to load the game back up, sort out that bedhead of yours, and then once you've done that, make sure that you save and quit from the date that you time travelled to. And then the next step after doing this is you want to go back into the date and time settings and time travel back a month. Not a month and a day, just a month. So in the end, you should be a day ahead of the original date that you time travelled from. So I started on the 28th of July, I am now on the 29th of July. Now, from my personal experience, I would suggest setting the time to 1:30 in the afternoon. I have found that this is the best time to find a villager outside who is wanting to leave. You can obviously set the time to any time of day, but I find that 1:30 in the afternoon is the peak time to be able to find a villager that wants to leave. And then of course, load up the game again, and you are then ready to go and find a villager that wants to leave. So here I am, walking around my utterly bare island, as I'm currently in the process of changing it all, and hopefully, with a bit of luck, we will be able to find somebody that wants to leave. Is Fauna thinking of leaving? Perhaps? Yes, she is. Look at that little bubble up there. Do you want to leave? And there we have it. Fauna is in boxes on the first attempt of doing this method, so this clearly does show that this method does indeed work. Now you might be thinking to yourself, but what if it wasn't Fauna that you wanted to leave? What if you wanted somebody else to leave? You can't dictate who leaves on this method, but you can indeed leave it up to chance. So if you don't want Fauna to leave, what you want to do, exit the game without saving, go to the home screen, press X and close the game, make sure that you quit without saving, and then what you want to do, go back into the date and time settings, and you want to set the date to 1 day ahead of the current date that you're on. And of course, upon doing this, you then want to load the game back up to then go and find a different villager who is hopefully in boxes. It may also be worth noting that the method that I'm using states that there's a greater chance of a villager leaving if it is a sunny day in the game. However, from my experience, I have never really had an issue with the weather, but it's something that you might want to take into account. So it looks as though I haven't been able to find anybody else that is wanting to leave at the moment, but that's no worries. All that you want to do is exit without saving and change the date back to the previous day in the game. And there we go, we have indeed got Sky in boxes. So as you can see, this method does work and you are able to get rid of a specific villager providing the odds fall in your favour. Of course, I appreciate that this method can take a long time in some circumstances. However, it is definitely one of the quicker methods that I have found across the internet. And it does also produce an awful lot of weeds throughout your town as well, but weeds don't affect your town's rating, and you can easily pick them up. I'd recommend putting on like a movie or something whilst doing this, just to help pass the time, and you will eventually get the right villager in boxes, so it shouldn't take that long at all. But this does indeed conclude the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!